Imagine standing barefoot on a piece of jagged metal or touching a searing hot iron and feeling absolutely nothing. No burning, no sharp gasp, no rush of adrenaline telling you to pull away. It sounds like the ultimate biological superpower, an evolutionary cheat code that makes you immune to suffering. But in reality, it is a silent, terrifying medical nightmare. Because a life completely devoid of pain is not a life of invincibility. It is a life lived in constant, invisible peril. To understand why, we have to look at how our bodies interact with a dangerous world. We rely on three distinct protective systems to survive. Starting with structural barriers, your skin, nails, and bones form a tough physical wall that shields your delicate internal organs from the environment. They keep the outside world out. Moving on to the immune response. When invisible pathogens, bacteria, or viruses slip through that outer wall, your white blood cells launch a microscopic war to eliminate the threat before it takes hold. But the third shield is the most critical of all, the sensory alarm of pain. When a cell is damaged, your nerves send an electrical signal to your brain. This requires a specific genetic gateway, a sodium channel regulated by a gene called SCN9A. But for a tiny handful of people born with a rare condition known as Congenital Insensitivity to Pain, or CIP, this gate is permanently welded shut. The physical threat is there, but the neural telegram never arrives. To see why this is so dangerous, we must go back to our deepest evolutionary history on the ancient savannah. For millions of years, pain was our greatest evolutionary teacher. It taught our ancestors which animals to avoid, which plants to leave alone, and when to rest a broken limb. Natural selection ruthlessly weeded out anyone who lacked this warning system. A prehistoric human who felt no pain would have walked on a fractured leg until the bone tore through the skin, or sat by a fire until they burned to the bone. They would not have survived to pass on their genes. Today, for those with CIP, every day is a high-stakes survival challenge. Toddlers with the condition often bite off their own tongues while teething. Adults can suffer a ruptured appendix or a silent heart attack and have no idea they are dying until it is too late. Pain is the bodyguard we love to hate, the unpleasant sentinel keeping us alive. So the next time you stub your toe or burn your hand on a hot cup of coffee, try to appreciate the stinging ache. That discomfort is not a design flaw. It is a masterpiece of evolutionary biology, a protective shield whispering that you are still intact. You hurt because millions of years of survival taught your body that pain is the ultimate gift of life.